Ever wonder what parts of history they didn't teach you in school? Today, we're diving into 10 insane facts that reveal the stranger side of our past. From weird inventions to forgotten customs, get ready to discover the hidden stories you'll wish you learned in class. Fact number 1. Roman toilets were a health hazard. Ancient Rome was known for its advanced public baths and toilets, but they were far from sanitary. Many Roman toilets were communal, and the buildup of methane gas often caused explosions. Yes, that's right, using a public toilet in Rome could actually be a dangerous affair. Number 2. The Great Fire of London killed only a few people, but thousands of rats. In 1666, a massive fire swept through London, destroying much of the city. Surprisingly, the death toll for people was low. But for the city's rats? Not so much. The fire actually helped London's public health by reducing the population of plague-carrying rodents. Who knew fire could be a medieval pest control method? Fact number 3. In medieval Europe, animals were put on trial. Believe it or not, pigs, goats, and even insects were sometimes tried in court for crimes. A pig could be sentenced to death for injuring a child, and locusts were summoned to answer for crop damage. These trials may sound absurd, but they were taken seriously at the time. Fact number 4. Napoleon was once attacked by rabbits. After a successful military campaign, Napoleon ordered a hunt with hundreds of rabbits to be released as prey. But instead of fleeing, the rabbits charged at him. Apparently, they thought he was there to feed them. Imagine being a feared leader and being forced to retreat from a bunch of bunnies. On to number 5. Ancient Egyptians invented toothpaste, though it wasn't minty fresh. Using ingredients like powdered ox hooves, ashes, and burnt eggshells, Egyptians created the earliest form of toothpaste. The formula sounds odd, but it worked for them. Imagine brushing your teeth with that every morning. Fact number 6. Beethoven's death may have been due to lead poisoning. Recent tests on locks of the composer's hair reveal extremely high levels of lead. Historians believe this could explain his frequent illnesses and even his eventual deafness. So, it wasn't just musical genius in his head, there may have been toxic heavy metals, too. Number 7. Cleopatra lived closer in time to the first moon landing than to the building of the Great Pyramid. This mind-blowing fact makes ancient history feel just a little bit closer. Cleopatra was born around 69 BC, which means she's closer to us today than she is to the era of ancient pyramid construction, which began over 2,500 years before her birth. Fact number 8. The shortest war in history lasted 38 minutes. In 1896, the Anglo-Zanzibar War was triggered by a sudden succession dispute. When the British forces declared war, the Sultan's resistance crumbled in less than an hour. So, if you think your work meetings are long, just remember this war. Moving on to number 9. In the 19th century, people used mummies as fuel for steam trains. When Egypt's railway was under construction, some people decided that mummy wrappings made a great, cheap source of fuel. It's hard to imagine mummies once helping to power trains, but history is sometimes stranger than fiction. And finally, fact number 10. Wealthy Victorians took their family photos with the dead. In the 1800s, photography was expensive, and families often took photos with loved ones who had recently passed. Known as post-mortem photography, it was a way to remember the deceased. Some photos were staged so realistically that it's hard to tell who was alive and who wasn't. And that wraps up our list of 10 insane historical facts they didn't teach you in school. Which one shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more bizarre history, strange facts, and everything weird. Thanks for watching, and remember, history isn't just about dates and battles. Sometimes, it's about rabbits, rats, and dead mummies on trains.